Hi, welcome to Vision classes. It's classes for IGCSE, GCSE, AS and AS level student around the globe. So today we have to discuss updated syllabus for Additional Mathematics 0606. It's for 20, 28, 29, 30. Fine. And we have to just understand what's the structure is there. So the paper format is same. Fine. Just a syllabus, some of the additional parts are there, some of them are removed. So we have, for those who don't know the paper structure, you have a first one is paper 1 and the second one is paper 2. First one is non-calculator, second one is calculator based questions are there. Fine. Apart from that, you have a 14 syllabus topics are there: function, quadratic function, factors of polynomial, equation, inequality, graphs, simultaneous equations, logarithmic exponential functions, straight line graphs. It's a coordinate geometry part, and then coordinate geometry part of a circle here. Then nextly, trigonometry, permutation, combination, series, vector in a 2-dimension, and calculus part. You have a 3 more specific parts are there. One is differentiation, integration, then kinematics. So these are the 3 parts. Now sums up to around 16 chapters are there. So all these chapters, 16 chapters with full of examples, content and all those things we have covered on our website visionigcsc.com. You can visit here. Okay, this is visionigcsc.com. Here, if you look at this one, we have IGCSE, AS and A level dashboard pricing part are there. So if you go on click IGCSE part, you will see this subjects and resources content page, mathematics, physics, additional math. You have a notes part are there. Fine. So then apart notes, then past year paper parts are also included. Means we have updated all the past year papers. You can see here all these past year paper question part also covered. Then nextly, we have to check just additional mathematics. Additional mathematics, if you look at it here, function, then quadratic functions, then the factors of polynomial, equations and graphs. Fine. Simultaneous equations. Okay, so here differentiation, integration and kinematic part we have differently just included its theory part. Then it's all the past year paper type questions in the worksheet. Fine. In the notes part, just to give you overview part. Fine. So if you look at the function, we have 4 topics are there. Function, it's a notation, then composite function, inverse function, modulus function, and combined all those function questions, composite, inverse, modulus function questions are there. So suppose if you just look at the composite function nodes. Fine. So composite function nodes we have covered. See, firstly here you have a theory part is there. Then theory part you have examples are there. Fine. Full of example. Okay, then kind of all the diagrams and all those things covered. Even not any of the books are covered these kind of things. Okay, so better, rather than buying any book, Cambridge book, just refer your this Vision IGCSE website for preparation. I am pretty sure that all the things covered for your exam 28, 29 and 30. Fine. We have updated completely. Okay, then nextly, if you go back here, just a theory part. Fine. So here, so the worksheet question, if you look at this one, all the questions are structurally covered. So the question, what's the question asking, what are the subpart it is asking, and its solutions are given. Okay, comprehensively. Fine. And this is Add Math part. It's a $30. If you pay it, actually you will get the 2-year access. Fine. For our students, it's a free of cost. We are providing these things, but if you access from the website also, that's a great help for your means all the notes and things like that. No need to go anywhere. All the formulas and things like that, all these things are covered. Fine. Now coming back to syllabus part. See, in the function, if you look at this one, we have to understand the firstly the different types of functions here. Then nextly the quadratic, cubic, trigonometric part. Okay, and moreover this year you have to understand the modulus functions as well, their graph, how to draw the graph. Fine. So then nextly the one-to-one function, inverse of one-to-one functions, composite function. All right, these things we have covered fully in our website part. Fine. Then nextly we have a quadratic. I hope you must have even covered in normal mathematics as well, but here in the your syllabus part you have the quadratic function, maximum minimum point. Then nextly discriminant parts are there. All right, it's a graphs. Fine. Solving the quadratic equation for a real roots. So those parts we have for a syllabus. Then factors of a polynomial. Then here factors of polynomial, we have a the how to figure it out, the polynomial, more specifically cubic polynomial division, quartic polynomial division parts are there. Then remainder theorem, factor theorem parts are there or covered. Fine. Then equation, inequality and graphs. So this equation, inequality, graphs is completely based on the first three topics or chapters. Apart from that, extra part is there, modulus function, their inequality, the quadratic, cubic inequality parts are there. Fine. And yeah, so how to solve them. Then nextly you have a simultaneous equation. This year, the previously you must have gone through the linear simultaneous equation. This year linear non-linear simultaneous equations are there. How to draw the graph, based on the graph also how we can figure it out, equations. Okay, apart from that, extra thing is that sub question you might get the inequality part. Fine. Then modulus function questions. Okay, then logarithmic exponential part, this is thorough chapter. Fine. So you have to go through all the rules of logarithm function. Then applications of the logarithmic exponential functions are covered. All right, so changing the base of the the logarithmic function we have to cover. Now straight line part. In the straight line part you have the distance, then midpoint, gradient, those are basic formulae. Apart from that you have a parallel line, perpendicular line. Yeah, so the equations are there. Fine. Then nextly here one of the important part is actually you will get the questions, or you are getting questions, that is transform the relationship to form the straight line form. Okay, so we have to convert any equation in the straight line form. Here some of the forms of the equation they have given us, and we have covered all these things on the website as well, Vision IGCSE, where you will get to know the all different types of equations, how to solve them, even how to draw the graph. Okay, those things we have covered thoroughly in any of the Cambridge books. As of now they have covered thoroughly. This much we have covered on our website. Then coordinate geometry of a circle, more specifically here circle, chord, tangent, rules you must know. And then actually circular measure. In the circular measure, more specifically we have to convert radian to degree, then arc, length and the area of the sector. Okay, these parts are there. So combining these three part, okay, more specifically arc, length and area, you have a many different types of questions they are asking. So again, those questions we have covered thoroughly. Fine. Thoroughly in a sense, if you look at the website, actually you will get better idea. Let me show you even on the compound check here. Yeah, so suppose if you go here, worksheet page. Fine. Now you can see here you have all these past year paper questions are here. Fine. So if you open up the past year papers, right, you will see even solution parts are there. Okay, we have covered these things thoroughly. So that's my simple point here. Fine. Yeah, then nextly trigonometry. In the trigonometry part, you have a basic trigonometry, sine, cos, tan, sec, cosec, and cot, how to find out the angles, fine. Then graph parts are there. So here you can see these graphs. Based on these graphs, we have to figure it out, the x values between 0 to 360. So then identities are there. Based on those part identity, you have to prove that questions you will get very often in the exam, fine. Then nextly, permutation combination. Again, in the permutation combination, all different types of questions are there. Then series. In the series part, first part is binomial. Then nextly, arithmetic, geometry, progression, series, and the progression series parts are there, fine. Now the fourth part is that the combination of arithmetic and geometric, series and progression topics based on questions you will get very often in the exam. So you have to prepare accordingly. And on the website also, we have covered in such a way that means it covers the comprehensively all the topics, fine. Then nextly, vector part, notation, addition, subtraction, unit vector and position vector concepts are there. Composite and resolve the velocities, the application based questions are there, and those also part we have covered with diagram on our website. So that means you will get the in-depth idea, fine. No need to look out anywhere if you practice all the questions on the website, fine. Then nextly, in the calculus part, this is very lengthy and comprehensive topic. If you cover this topic in your IGCSE Add Math, it's a even preparation of your AS level math as well. So be careful, study all the topics of calculus part. You have as I said earlier, differentiation parts are there, fine. Then in the differentiation itself, you have a maximum, minimum point, turning point concepts are there. How to utilize the second derivative to figure it out, the maximum, minimum concepts are there, okay. So differentiation, product and quotient rule, okay. Find the gradient, tangent, normal, stationary point concepts, okay. Then maxima, minima concepts are there, yeah. Then reverse differentiation means integration questions are there, all right. So all these integration types you have to go through, fine. Then last part, that is kinematic part, displacement time equation, distance time, velocity time, speed time, acceleration time questions are there, yeah. So here they have given just a details of paper 1 and paper 2. So it's just based on the syllabus. When you take actually Add Math, you are preparing for AS and A level normal math, of course normal math, but along with that you are building strong base for the further math subject of AS and A level paper as well, okay. And it's crucial for these days. The competition is growing every other day. So if you take this Add Math to build the strong base, that's very crucial, all right. Yeah, apart from that, means graphs and all those things are necessary to understand them, apply them, okay. Utilize every other topic, fine. And those things we have covered thoroughly on our website as well, so that will be more helpful. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Suppose if you want to connect with us for lessons, classes and so on, I have left the contact in the description box as well. Visit our website for more info. Thank you. Enjoy the math.